I'm from the Nordic Council of Ministers. That's an organization of the 5 Nordic countries, and I'm their Secretary General. My name is Dagfinn Hoybraten. The Nordic Council of Ministers is a platform for cooperation between the Nordic governments, also in the field of climate change. And in the global climate negotiations, ministers of climate and environment have cooperated over many years in the framework of the Nordic region, coordinating, preparing, making the knowledge base of the different positions. This is still going on. We're now in a very important phase. We have celebrated the 4th of November, where the climate agreement came into force, and now is the time to hunt for solutions to really see this agreement become a reality. The cooperation is very much knowledge-based. That means that we do common research, common investigations, in order to have a solid platform for the positions and the initiatives that the Nordic countries take and make in the global scene. But we also cooperate on sharing best practices, find Nordic solutions to these global issues that we could suggest scaling up as a part of the wider solution globally. The Prime Ministers of the Nordic countries have decided that in the framework of Agenda 2030 and the climate negotiations, we want to share some Nordic solutions to global challenges. And in the field of the green development, green growth, there are particularly 2 areas which is now highlighted by the Prime Ministers in a new initiative. One is how we plan our cities. There is a huge urbanization process going on all over the world, and to share the experience from the Nordic region of how to plan sustainable cities, how to have a holistic, people-oriented and sustainable planning process. This is something that we have some experience in Nordic cities. We want to share with the rest of the world. Not because we know everything, but we want to share what we have. The other area is the cooperation, long-standing cooperation in the Nordic region on electricity and energy production. We have a common electricity market in the Nordic countries, a common grid, and it's been very instrumental in our experience in decoupling emissions from economic growth. So these are two elements of the new Prime Ministerial initiative, which we will take to other countries that are interested in, and where there is a demand for today. There was a report launched on the scaling up of green solutions, where the Nordic Council of Ministers have initiated a study identifying 15 different solutions which we think could be scaled up. And by scaling those solutions up globally, we could save or cut emissions parallel to the whole emissions of the European Union countries by 2030. And the cost would be only 9 days of fuel subsidies in the world, equivalent to that. So this report is now out. It's also part of our sharing solutions, and we hope it will inspire and create some debate, but also be some examples that could be followed up on.